Hi, I'm Jason Soares. This is my studio. I have a quadraphonic setup, so for the uninitiated, that means 4 speakers. This is not going to transfer very well to a camera, but I'm using modular synthesizer stuff to distribute sounds across 4 speakers so they kind of act together as one unit. Mixer, and basically allows you to take any output and send it to, or any input to send it to any output, and it's useful because you can see everything's distributed everywhere. So I have basically one of them does a certain type of spatialization that's spanning through the speakers, another type of distributor for speakers. Some of them go to filters, some of them send it to the computer, and then a couple of them just send them to effects pedals. And what's nice is you can easily patch it in, but of course it's very hard to remember what you're doing because they're just these little, it's like little grids, and I want to get a color marker and color it up, and you know, eventually I'll do that. Let's see, we have, this is just kind of fun. It's amazing if you think you have just a tone. So let me just turn this on. So all this is doing is a frequency going, one tone is going, and it's basically panning between speakers. But just that, and then pretty soon if you just start, watch this, when it gets fast enough it turns into a note. Adding more oscillators to it. I have, oh, I see this one. Then you can start getting delay.
So how much is random? How much is calculated?
Well, most of it is calculated in the sense of what I want it to do. I set up the logic for it. But the parts that are random are usually the modulation sources. So yeah. I'm using the computer to get spatialization, real spatialization, because the problem is you can put 2 stereo reverbs, and there's a stereo reverb that sounds kind of like a room, but it won't reflect sound as if it was in a room with 4 sources. So this simulates it as if you had 4 basically microphones.
Okay.
Like 4 listening stations, and then this is one of the pieces, and then this is basically moving around that room. So if I put
awesome. Is it almost like an Atmos mixing station, or?
Well,
kind
yes,
of?
but Atmos is it's the same kind of concept, but
Yeah.
it's just with 4 speakers. It's,
Okay.
it's actually simple compared to Atmos. Atmos requires a lot of computers.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to not use a computer. If I could not use a computer, I would do it, but it's way cheaper to use a computer.
Right.
For certain things.
Yeah.
But for other things, I love the tactileness, because you know that, like, this knob is going to do the same thing every single time.
Yes.
I go here, as
Yeah.
opposed to, oh, okay, I can assign this knob to this esoteric thing. Talk about a rat's nest even more.
Yeah.
And then I also I record everything to the computer. So let me, I don't even know what this is. That's what the band sounds like. With mic and guitar. Yeah, there's 3 those are basically frequency waves.
It's amazing.
It sounds amazing.
Fantastic.
Yeah. So that's just the snare. Run the snare. Take the mic and process it.
Wow.
Or take and also the bass. I don't know if I have any mic. Yeah.
So do all the instruments go through this
Yes.
same process?
Yeah, to make it simple. And also, we're trying to do with at first the drums me and Art were playing, and it sounded so weird without the mics, without a mic going through the PA. It
Yeah.
was so separated. But as soon as we mic it, you add just a little bit of that coming through, and everything just got cohesive.